Hi guys, it was bound to happen that I've made another video about Chadwm. Ctrl-T, however, shows you that whatever you choose, right, it's Linux. What's more, it's more defined, it's Arch Linux, right? That's a thing I've been saying for months to you guys. Doesn't really matter what you choose, come and learn on ArcoLinux, because in the end, it's all Arch. Now let's update our system, and yes, I can type my own aliases, the ones from ArcoLinux, right? It's just a bash RC. And here we go. Arch sends us lots of stuff, and EndeavourOS this one. ArcoLinux repo third party sends us this one, and the Sardi icons. So basically, I'm mixing Arch. That's what we do as well, right? ArcoLinux and Arch and EndeavourOS. So ArcoLinux repos, Arch repos, EndeavourOS repos. And of course you can see such setup in the etc-pacman.conf. If you go down there, there's even a Nemesis repo that we don't see, right? ArcoLinux repo extra large, repo, and up here other packages from EndeavourOS. So Ctrl X, yes, I'm gonna save that with one space less. And that's it. The setup is clear. And this is of course something that I've installed. Let's see. I started with this SSD September the 17th. And I believe, oh, there it is. 2022, September 2022, I started with this particular SSD and I installed EndeavourOS and I kept updating. I also installed Xenmod, I see, so the Xenmod is on our repo. I'm probably gonna be updated by now. And in here are all the things I need. A Ctrl-Alt-E, sorry, that's R for Rofi, Ctrl-Alt-E, is going to launch the ArcoLinux tweak tool, the tool that's meant to be there for anything Arch. And of course, there's always time. Let me do a Ctrl-T and ATT like this. These are the guys that I visited. These are the guys that I know that works. And sometimes, like a Manjaro, we're going to hide some stuff. So knowing that it will conflict or will break or whatever, right? We just say if this application is on Manjaro, hide this, hide that. So also on demand of the developer of ArcoLinux is that I don't want you to show this and this and this. So fine, and then we just hide things, and it has the same tool, but a little bit less because of conflicts or things that go wrong or something like that. Okay. So these things are all here, and how do you do that? By Ctrl-Alt-G, watching some YouTube video, right? YouTube, ArcoLinux, and there is the university. Well, the thing is, you've got YouTube, which is where we put all stuff, right? But it's just that. It's just skip trial rubbish. All right, so this is where you need to be, and this is where you need to search. If you want to know things about the ArcoLinux tweak tool, you just type it in, but often ATT is maybe faster, right? And we use it all the time, ATT. So all the videos about ATT are here. Now, how do I get this setup on EndeavourOS? Well, it's also of course on YouTube, but at some point in time you definitely need to go to ArcoLinux websites, and there are a few websites around. But the one that you need to know, that's at the very first page of ArcoLinux. You want to get the Spices application in, and that's a very simple button. Click the button and you got the keys, and you know, and the packages and the mirror list and pacman.conf. It's done, right? Clicking a button, and it's the way it is. You see it here now, right? and you'll get all the pacmans, the packages are available. If I want to install GitHub, it's coming from us, I suppose. Let's have a look. I don't know what's on the repos of EndeavourOS, of course, right? So it's coming from us, repo third party. And then you have a multitude of sources and possibilities. And with that, with that, you can just decide to install. There we go, Chadwm. He thinks he's on Sway, but no, he isn't. But I've been playing around with stuff on this one, so I might be having done some kind of variant or something. So desktop, awesome. Choose whatever you want to have on this particular EndeavourOS, right? It should work. And if it isn't, just report. It's just a matter of omitting some of the conflicts or something like that, and that's it. So super X, I can't do that. Super X, right? Then I'll log out. But here it is. It's installed. And it seems I've also installed Worm. And this is, if you're going to experiment and going to explore desktop tiling managers, desktop tiling window managers, then you might break them and you can't log into them again and everything is black, right? So it makes sense to have something around that always works. And this has always been working for the last maybe 10 years, right? So keep something around that works and play around from time to time in a tiling window manager until you're secure and you know what you need to do. Enjoy EndeavourOS, enjoy the packages from ArcoLinux, enjoy the teaching of ArcoLinux, enjoy the apps like the Spices application, the archlinux tweak tool, also the logout, Super X, right? And little things that make life interesting. All right, cheers.